Hey Etsy, hello, how are you? And thank you very much. Good luck with your tournament as well, if you haven't done it. Ben, hello, how are you? Oh, I can max this out. I can max ELS out. Haha. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Etsy. I actually just woke up. So special thanks to Casey. I'm not sure if they will be on. But I was sleeping and they were so kind. They dropped me a message. Yeah, I kind of overslept today. But that's alright. We're still on time. Hey John. Hey, it's been a while. How are you? William, hello. Oh wow. We have quite a few people that we haven't spoken to for a while today. How are you all? Let's get 200 on the op size. I guess 10. Yeah. Let's get a bit more cash, a bit more recovery. Okay, 1.4 here. Oh, very nice, very nice. So we have quite a fair bit of upgrades since the last tournament. I mean, finally ELS is maxed out. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, we've got 5Q to spare. What can I do with 5Q? Honestly, not much. Let's just get some landmine damage. Yeah. RS, hello, how are you? Good luck with your tournament as well. John says, just got back last week. Oh, nice. Did you manage to use the internet while you were out of town? JP, hello, how are you? We can't upgrade anything here. Can I upgrade anything here? I guess a bit more substat efficiency, why not? Okay. So we are going to be doing today's tournament using our standard setup. So this is the standard farming run. Standard tournament setup. Because there is boss ultimate today. Yeah, there's going to be boss ultimate and basic ultimate. So there well, maybe I should go up to the tournament page. Okay, so we look at the battle conditions. Thorns Resistance, irrelevant. Knockback Resistance is... Well, we just want to you know, not get hit. We can't really do anything about this. But Space Displacer is going to help with the stuns. Enemy speed is not really relevant. Boss Ultimate might be a problem. Basic Ultimate might be a problem. Because basically what that means is that we have a lot of bosses. But the nice thing is that there's no death ray and op resistance. So I think even commanders, they are not going to be very dangerous. What is going to be dangerous is if I were to use, say, enemy balance card and commanders buff the elites, I'm not able to kill them. So we are going to run the tournament without enemy balance as usual. But other than that, I think the setup is going to be exactly the same as always. I'm going to be using the lower range. So my range is going to be at 69 meters. And I wouldn't be going to like the 98 meter range, I don't think so. Because the main point would be to try to get enemies around my ops as much as possible, And as long as protectors are not there, I shouldn't be ramping the bosses towards my tower. That's the only danger, I think. Other than that, elites are just the ones that are going to get us eventually. So, prediction wise, I think we'll be at the 2100-ish region for our wave count for today's tournament. So I'll quickly go over the setup once more. So we put ally and attack chip. Oh look, I haven't even bought this. Is it good? Defense upgrade, okay. We go for Thunderbolt. I guess we get extra duration. Yeah. Do I have any keys? No, I don't have any keys. Okay, so that's about it, right? So I'll quickly go over my setup. 69 meter range. Defense tab, everything is maxed out. ELS at 600. This is my health tab, my attack tab, and look at this, utility tab. ELS is maxed out. Nice. Okay, now, is this a good time to join? We've got 17 minutes to the end of the tournament. Let's get caught up with the chat first. William says, I have been super busy playing your tournament right now, bouncing in and out of legends. Nice. Ponzox? Hello, how are you? Greetings from Germany. Oh, nice. It must be very late in Germany at the moment. Thanks for joining. JP, if Christian joins, tell him he sucks. So, okay, funny story. Last tournament, Christian was here. I got him to try to help me out with tier 19 farming after. And I didn't do very well. Let me see if I can pull up the... Yeah, look at my tier 19. I tried this with like max range. So this was like 98 meter range. I managed to get 840 Q coin per hour. Thereafter, I tried tier 19 with minimum range. I couldn't even survive past intro sprint. So not good. I tried tier 20. Look at the coin per hour. It's trash. So you know, I'm just sticking to tier 18 for now. I think until I get more damage, it's not going to be feasible for me to make the switch to tier 19. Well, from an econ perspective anyway. John says it was hard to keep the game on a lot, lost a lot of farming time. That's nice, I like that. Casey, thank you very much for reminding me to wake up. Etsy says, why do I only have the defense S mod leveled? I thought leveling core S mod would be the best for tournaments. Yes and no. So I think from the core, the main damage multiplier comes from this thing here. Not so much the rarity upgrade. The rarity upgrade just affects like how often enemies miss me, so it's more like an EHP kind of thing. But I lack quite a bit of controls in my setup. So having better space displacer mine procs is going to be better for me, which is why I decided to go with the armor. And eventually if armor gets to ancestral, then I might want to try space displacer with orbital augment, and maybe just gimp my damage. Well, I mean, hold this damage, but go with space displacer and orbital augment instead. Actually, shall we try that in today's tournament? So let's say I equip this as my primary. I lose out on ACP damage, but I've got 8 orbiting electrons, dealing percentage damage, which is better than the ACP multiplier, I think. Shall we try this? We see how this goes. This would be the setup that I would eventually want when I get the ancestral armor module. So that way I'm having a lot of controls and a lot of time for my electrons to do damage, which it's good because I don't have much damage multipliers. Casey, I'm embracing the free-to-play life in version 28. Yeah, look at that. I haven't bought the pack yet. It's too expensive. No money to buy the pack. So I found out that my funding is going to end for my stipend in a couple of months, which means that for the rest of this year I'm going to be a broke little boy. So gotta save some money now. Pon says, I celebrate your videos. Do you think I can make a completely EHP guide in the future? I would appreciate it. I can try to make an EHP guide. The problem is that I'm very far removed from that stage of the game. I might be saying stuff that is not necessarily correct. So I can definitely try. Graham says everyone's streaming at the same time. Hello Graham, how are you? Yeah, it's the last minute tournament stream now. Hey, you still beat me in coin per hour, John. Damn it, I hate you. I don't want to talk to you. Where's my moderators? My moderators are supposed to ban people who say stuff that I don't like. Rob says, problem is the longer you are on tier 18, the more you find ways of optimizing coin per hour though through devil tactics, which further pushes out the transition. I think so, Rob, except that I haven't really been doing any optimization. I just switch off chronofill plus and just let it be. RS says, I almost forgot to turn on my chain lightning. It makes a difference apparently. Yes it does. Yes it does. So Pons, there's a couple of videos which I said I would make, which I haven't gotten around to making yet. One of them being tier 18 farming. I've got a couple of account reviews that I have to do as well, and once that is done I will get around to making the video on EHP farming. Just bear in mind it's going to be a bit far removed from where you are at, just because of the card masteries that I have, right? I've got the EHP masteries, so it might be a bit of an overkill. But yeah, we can definitely try to theory craft something. Okay, let me see, can I do any upgrades before we start the tournament? Attack speed, I don't need that. I mean, I don't care. This is pretty nice, right? Like my orbital augment doesn't have defense percent, but it has the shockwave frequency that would help me control the enemies. It has landmine chance as well for more space displacer procs. You know what? In order for us to not snipe Casey, let's just start the tournament now, shall we? 9 minutes left. Alright, let's go. We hope that this bracket is good. I need to, as usual, turn on my stuff. Okay, and then we max out our level skips. And we only get one attempt today because of the time that I woke up. Maybe it's my new tactic, Maybe it's my new tactic to wake up wake up late to try and snipe easier brackets. Okay, we're done with the ELS stuff. Now it's time to adjust the orbs. How do I adjust my orbs? Orbs are here. Oh, right. I need to first take out my range card. Adjust the orbs in. And then put the range card back on. Okay, and so my orbs are going to be at my space displacer line, which is good. And then we increase our damage. And then Poison Swarm Stun is on, okay. And then my target priority needs to change. So because there is Knockback Resistance, Range and Fast would be up there. And then thereafter it's going to be Elites, Bosses, and Closest. I think this makes sense. Yeah, so the goal would be to just get Orbs and Death Ray to try to clear as many of the enemies as possible. Bosses are going to have a lot of health today, so hopefully my Orbs and the Space Displacer stuns is going to help me get rid of them quite easily. Oh, and look at that! Our moderator is here. Hey Kristen, how are you? Oh, since Kristen is here, we have to figure out a way to piss Kristen off today. So what I'm going to do is to add JP as a moderator and put him as the managing moderator. So so JP now has authority over Kristen, and I think that would that is going to make Kristen very angry today. How are you, Kristen? JP, are you there? Are you there? Is there anything you can do to Kristen as the managing moderator? Kristen says, I hope the next time you're out for a walk, you step into some water just enough to get your socks wet. So Kristen, I actually walk around in slippers most days. So yeah, not gonna happen. Unless I'm out for a run. If I'm out for a run and my socks get wet, whatever, I don't care. Slip and break my pee-pee. So much anger, Kristen. How was your tournament? I saw that Greenie has gotten like 4.7k waves in this tournament. Last tournament he was at 3.2k waves. So I presume he's got some new strat going on now. What, I gave JP power over you, of course you're angry. Well, think about it, Kristen. JP also has power over Zevon now. I don't know where Zevon is. Haven't seen him for a while. So you two can go figure out how you want to be angry. Okay, and later on in the run, I want to see how much damage I'm doing to the bosses from my electrons and so on. I think electron damage is definitely more than the 25x multiplier from ACP. So hopefully with the extra stuns, we get a lot of electron damage done. John says gonna dislike the stream. No, don't do that, buddy. What did I do to you? Would you like to be a moderator too? Kristen always dislikes and reports every video that I post. Man, you guys are mean. Too late, already disliked. Guys, you know, my self-worth is dependent on your approval. When you dislike me, my self-worth goes down. Okay, so we are with 540 now. As usual, we'll check in at 1800. I hope I can actually get to 1800 today. So let's see how we go. I hope we get an easy bracket. I think this would, yeah, I have a good feeling about today. I think we are going to get an easy bracket. And tournament is just about to end, so Casey, please remember to join your tournament. Oh right, yes, there's one bit of micromanage which I forgot to do, which is to turn off my... Wait, how do I find my bots? Bots are here. I need to go here. I need to turn off the Thunderbot first, and then when my black hole falls, we go back into the bots and switch the Thunderbot back on. Okay, like now, and we switch the Thunderbot back on. So especially with the knockback resistance, I think this is going to be really useful in just preventing us from taking too much hits. So I'm really curious to see if AWP damage is going to be more or less than electron damage for today. And I'm also curious, I'm not sure if any of you would have tried this, but suppose I went with a minimum range build, so like 43.5 meter range, would that be better for controls than this 60 meter range? Because what's going to happen at that lower range is space displacer mines they are not going to form a ring, they are just going to be constantly popping off. So I'm going to be holding the boss slightly beyond my op line for quite a fair bit of time. But at the same time, that allows my Poison Swamp a lot more time to tick off damage on the boss and so on. Hang on, Kristen, I just remembered something. Like, you said you're in the top 50 with your farming setup, but your farming setup is not very different from your tournament setup, is it? It's just the modules that are different. But I presume where you are at, everything is sort of maxed out already. Modules and Workshop Plus, okay. Oh, right, yeah. So I presume for your Workshop Plus, you will have a lot more into coins and free upgrades and whatnot. And by the way, I still couldn't make tier 19 work. Like, I tried like smaller range and so on, and it was very sad. Where was it? This is with like lower range. I couldn't make it past intro sprint in tier 19. Oh, nice. We've got some things to claim. Let's change this. 70 waves. Armor, I don't want armor. Okay, 35 enemies in spotlight. Sure. We collect some rewards. Oh, by the way, save your gems, guys. Not sure why Kristen said to save your gems, so remember to save your gems. We have... Oh, nice. We completed a mission. Okay. And let's continue. Just around the wave 1000 mark. Someone messaged me. It's Kristen. Oh. Oh wait, JP is on Discord. JP, you are main mod on my stream. Give Kristen hell. All right, I'm back. So I was just telling JP that he's now the main moderator and he should be mean to Kristen. Etsy, what's my lifetime stones? My lifetime stones, it should be in the description of this stream, but I'll show it here. 168,000. It's I don't know. I think those at like where Christian is at, it's going to be like 200-ish now. I can't remember. But my lifetime coin is I'm happy with it. It's been going up quite steadily. Only 1.64. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. JP, where are you? Give him a timeout. Oh, JP's here. So, JP, what can you do that is different from Kristen as the... Oh! I figured out what JP can do now. So, JP gets to block Kristen. Oh, this is nice. Wow, JP, that was very efficient. So how long did you block Kristen for? Oh, he's back. It's been a while. So JP, did you hear that Christian said he wants to make a new video? Like 30th of February, that's his new video release date. What type of video? Tier 20 and 21 farming tips and tricks. Yeah, so I think right now I just don't have enough damage to even move to tier 19 because I'm not using what is that, dimension core for farming. So maybe I really need to switch to dimension core. If I do, maybe I will have enough damage for tier 19 farming. Possibly tier 20 I can try. I don't think I can even survive past intro sprint though. Yeah. Dinos, hello, how are you? Did I dominate like always? I don't think so. But I'm hoping that we have a good bracket today. We are here to farm. Yeah, you think so, JP? I should roll my dimension core. I mean, I don't mind. When this number gets to, I don't know how many reroll dice do I need to get like the econ substats on this? I need to change 1, 2, 3, 4 substats. Do I have chronofield duration here? Yeah, I don't have chronofield duration on my Okay, I'll have to do some rerolls. So let's set a number. Let's say when I reach 10 million reroll dice, I will make the switch. Whoa, JP is at 100Q now. Nice. Nice. Yeah, 2.7 is not enough to reroll my dimension core, right? I would be left with a farming dimension core that does not have all my farming substats, and I would also be left with no tournament module for the next tournament. Christian says he can live stream him spending 56 million dice. Yeah. What a show off. Right, we're closing in on 1800. At 1800 we check the bracket. Hopefully it's good luck today. I mean, we decided not to snipe Casey's bracket, so we should have a bit of luck today, yeah? We generated some good karma. Zoid, I'm farming tier 18 at the moment. I can't move to tier 19 without dimension core, I presume. I spent 8 million yesterday in the voice chat. So the funny thing, JP, is that even if, you know, where we are now, I presume you'll be at the same point, when we are rolling for like the later substats at like the 201 substat, that's 1800 per row. It still takes very long to deplete our reroll shards at 1800 per row. Gone are the days where it's like you press the auto reroll and then 5 seconds later you're out of rerolls, you know. What wave count, Zoid? About 7.5k, I think. Yeah, so about 8,000 waves. So this is with CF Plus off. I presume if CF Plus is on, I would be getting like 8.2, 8.3k waves, something like that. But my plan now is to try to get my ELS, get a few levels into it. Maybe when it gets to 1.55, I will try tier 19 again. And hopefully by then I have my dimension core set up for tier 19 farming. Okay, let's see the health of this boss, or the damage stats of this boss. Where is the boss? Man, there's so many bosses. Alright, the boss died. Wait, Plasma Cannon did 90% of the bosses? How? What happened there? Oh, DP. I see. Right, that wasn't a good test then. Let's see this one. 60 reductions. Orb still the most. Electron damage is actually pretty significant. I quite like it. Yeah, and swamp damage is obviously the best for bosses. And this guy makes guides. Yeah, you shouldn't trust what you see on the internet, John. Zoid, is OA better than ACP? I'm testing that out today. So we only have one attempt in today's tournament, but I would presume that with ACP I'm able to hit 2100 waves. So we shall see how I fare with the OA. I'm convinced that my Pulsar Harvester is broken. I've never seen numbers like that, even when the boss has sat there stunned for ages. Man, there's so many bosses, jeez. Oh, I just lost all my energy shields. I'm not sure from what. I presume from a ranged enemy. Yeah, I presume it's the attack speed, Rob. You might have more attack speed than me. I'm only at 92 at the moment. I should start work on the attack speed lab and go box that, because I think you can get to like 100-ish now. It could also be your bullets, the number of bullets that you are connecting, right? So stuff like, where is it? Your multi-shot chance, your bounce shot chance, bounce shot range, and so on, they could potentially affect the number of procs that you get. Rubber, hello, how are you? So I wonder, like, if in tournaments nowadays we go for high bounce shot chance, I think it's going to be the go-to stat now for tournaments, because of how much emphasis there is on chain lightning in the current meta. The more bounce shots and the more bounce shot targets that we have, the better our chain lightning is going to scale. Rubber says, ready to unlock bot presets tonight. Nice. Congratulations in advance. Ancestral multi-shot targets plus bounce shot chance plus attack speed. Substats on primary and multi-chance on assist. Well, the game hates you, Rob. Good. The game should hate everyone else except me, you know? Makes my life easier. The game should be nice to me. 1839. Okay. Oh, somehow we got our energy shield charges back on. I presume earlier it was a commander that messed our energy shield charges up. Let me just double check that there is, yeah. So there is the Defy battle condition today, and so that's why our energy shield charges are quite fast. To be fair, I think for today's tournament with Thorns Resistance, Energy Shield is not as useful. Defy would be better for the extra damage. There was some chat in the top 50 or top 200 section of Discord about how super high bounce shot chance may end up being unproductive if it extends the chain too far out and removes the fodder for fleets. So I think, Rob, with the wave counts that those people at the top are going to, I don't know what the enemy health would be by that stage, right? Like if you get to 4,000-ish waves, right now we are at 1850 and we are already at AB health. I don't know what their health would be at 4,000. It's going to be a ridiculously high number. I don't think the chain lightning is going to do very much against enemies at that stage. Maybe in the earlier parts of the run, it might be a bit of a foot gun. But we also have so much more damage. I think fleets die a bit faster before that, you know. Okay, this looks like a good boss to... Oh, I think it just got DP. Plasma cannon 66%. There's no plasma cannon resistance today, is there? Okay, let's see this one. Okay, we got 50 levels of reduction there, and I mean, even with 50 levels of reduction, it's 30% of of the boss's health. Nice. So I think it scales very nicely with this. Zoid, yeah, definitely there's going to be Pulsar Harvester involved. I think the Pulsar Harvester is there to reduce the damage of overcharge at some point. But yeah, you know, I'm so far removed from that stage of the game. I'm not even going to bother trying to replicate that. We just do our best in our tournaments, go back to farming, and you know, call it a day. It's an easy version for us. We seem to be, you know, the strategy seems to be working as long as the enemies don't ramp the boss down. It seems like with the space displacers, the bosses are lining up very nicely around our orbs. So that's really good. The only problems now, I think, or at least for today's tournament, if you notice, there's a whole bunch of protectors on my screen that are not dying. So this seems to me like Chain Lightning Plus is something that I really need to start investing in soon. There's just too many protectors on screen at the moment. And to be fair, my life would be a lot easier without protectors, right? In today's battle conditions, if there are no protectors, there's no way that the enemies are going to be ramping the bosses down to me. So I think the next bit of upgrade that I should be getting would really have to be Chain Lightning Plus. Now this overcharge is not dying, which is not good. Oh, it's finally dead. All right. Yeah, Flamebot was doing really good work. I would have died if I didn't have my Flamebot over there. Well, it would have definitely proc second win. Now, I think just having health mastery, defense mastery, and the Flamebot, it's helped me survive overcharge a lot better. The main issue now for me is commanders. If a commander comes along, it's probably time for me to use my demon mode. Doug, I'm EHP? No. I mean, there's no way I'm tanking this damage, right? Like, look at the overcharge damage. It's hitting me for 11 Q per hit. So without any damage mitigation, it's like, what, 3 hits and I'm dead. Because the damage doubles every time. So it might seem like it's EHP, but no, it's not EHP. It's just to survive the overcharge. Okay, there is a commander here. So the vampire is coming in. I think we just use demon mode now. This should give us some time to recharge our energy shield charges as well. But Doug, you have more attack speed than me. Oh my goodness. Right. This is I think what I need to do is first use some gems. And we get a bit more generator. Oh, I don't have enough money for this, so now we slot in attack speed. Yeah, and we're just going to leave attack speed in here and go box attack speed. I think I've been sitting on it for a bit too long. Did you make me feel inadequate? Very much so, Doug. Very much so. No, so a while back I was thinking of go boxing my attack speed. But then I had too many other labs to do. And I kind of just forgot about it. Yeah, Rob said health mastery alone is not enough. Yeah, it's not enough. We also need the extra defense percent. And we also need the flame bot damage reduction. Oh right, Casey, thanks for reminding me. I haven't looked at my bracket. Alright, let's check out the bracket. This guy is gonna beat me. Nope. Okay, nice. Tornado. Okay, nice. Drop. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Guys, I think we got a good bracket today, right? Yep. Yep. Alright, let's not celebrate too early. Okay. Fallen. Okay. Easy. Nice. Nice. Hang on. Did we get a very good bracket today, guys? No need for strategy. You just need to join at the right timing. This is awesome. This is awesome. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, look at that. Nobody's getting close to us. Oh, this is nice. Alright, anyway, let's just try our best. We see how far we go. How close am I to maxing my Death Wave health bonus? It's currently at 9.48. How many times does it get to? 12x? Maybe we might be able to max it in the run. AKZ, hello, how are you? You ended up with choosing the Poison Swamp route? You were contemplating between PS Plus or Spotlight Plus, yeah? Oh, the Ray is going to shoot me. The Ray is going to shoot me. Oh, there we go. We lost our wall. Yeah, you know what? Let's just pop nuke. See, we don't have the damage from the Pulsar Harvester to from the ACP to potentially kill off the elites. That's what makes commanders very dangerous. For my generators, I'm using Project Funding and Pulsar Harvester. Sorry. Death Wave is a 12.5x. Okay, I tried ending my intro sprint 700 waves earlier than needed to maximize. Took a long time and made no difference to the overcharge that I'd like to. Yeah, when enemies are doing like Qs of damage, getting an extra few Qs of health is not really going to matter very much. Okay, we're just around the 2000 wave count. My prediction with ACP would be around 2100 waves. So I mean, we still have demon mode. Sorry, we still have second wind, but it does seem like it's going to net us slightly less waves, especially if a commander pops up. If a commander doesn't pop up, I think we can survive for quite some time. Okay, let's see this overcharge. Is it going to... I mean, with the import, are we able to kill it? It's kind of sitting in my import, but well, I guess the ACP is really still necessary, hey? Yeah, this guy just tore through everything. Okay, it's finally down. Let's see what my health mount. It's at 10.8 now. So what would it be? I'll probably be at about 90Q with the max multiplier. We can check later on. Doug, thank you very much for that. Yes, please do like the stream, guys. Every little like helps. Especially since I haven't been posting many videos lately. I think the YouTube algorithm is not very good at the moment. But I would want to post more stuff. I just haven't had much time. It's been a very busy period with research at the moment. Oh man, we got a few buffed fleets as well. This is not good. I think this is going to be second win for sure. Yeah, so a ray is going to now shoot me, and definitely it's second win. Oh, did it miss? Okay, there goes second win. Oh, second win just as our wall popped up. Doug, yes, OA main Space Displacer assist with the mythic rarity upgrade for S-mod. Oh yes. So I did get the max 1.6 on the ELS enhancement. So just for anyone who's interested in noting, previously with battle condition level 8 maxed, I was getting 341 health level skips and 340 attack level skips. So now we can see that both of the level skips has gone up by about 10. So we've gotten 10 more skips of each type. So I think one level of enhancement is worth like 10 level skips if anyone's interested. It's pretty good. One level of the lab was worth 6 level skips. One level of the enhancement is worth 9 to 10 level skips for me. And I mean, now that the ELS enhancement is maxed out, all of my coin from now on can just go into damage, so I presume we should be making quite steady progress with our damage enhancements moving forward. And we are just about the 2100 wave count. Surprisingly, we are still surviving. I would like to think it's from the attack speed. Sorry, from the attack skips, or the health level skips, sorry. But the... So far, I think as long as there's no commander, we are okay. Now, the question is whether or not we can survive this overcharge. I think we can. It's just going to take out our wall and probably our energy shield charges. But it should not be able to tear through my health, I think. Yeah, and my health multiplier is max, so this is the maximum amount of health, 96Q. Okay, there goes the wall. There goes our energy shield charges. And now it's just chunking us down. But hopefully we managed to kill it. It is sitting in a poison swamp. Alright, there we go. I kind of like the new tournament versions because now it's a lot shorter. It feels a lot more interactive. There's a lot more things to look at on the screen. Yeah, my marathon is going to be in October. I recently started training, so because it's summer now, I've been waking up at 6 a.m. Most days to run. I didn't run today. So I ended up waking up like I don't know, 1 hour before the tournament ended. Something like that. Slept in a little bit today, yeah, but I have been running like 9 to 10 kilometers a day now, and I'm slowly building up the mileage once again to maybe, I don't know, 80 to 90 kilometers a week before I incorporate any sort of speed work. Oh, and for those in the US, it's like 50 something to 60 miles before I start working on speed. I just want to get my body used to the high distance once again first. Right, the overcharge is up, our wall is down. Not very good. Oh, okay, the overcharge died. 2132 waves, nice. This might be a PB for us. By the way, Casey, are you here? How is your bracket? And is anyone else doing a tournament at this moment? How is your bracket looking like? Doug says, I took up running too. I run an hour each morning. If I miss a run, I add 15 minutes to the next run. Tomorrow I'm supposed to run for 3 months. Well, Doug, it's actually really nice to, you wake up, you wash up, you have some water, and when fasted, you just go for a run. Your brain gets a lot of oxygen, and so too does your skin. Your brain and your skin, and you end up feeling pretty nice for the rest of the day. Try it out. And to be fair, it might be because I come from Singapore. It's really hot and humid there. Now that I'm in Melbourne, the weather's more cooling. It's drier, so perspiration actually evaporates when I'm running. It feels very nice, and I really enjoy it. It's just some time in my own head every morning before I get to work and stuff. Well, not every morning, like 5-6 days a week. Singapore has better public places to exercise. No, I don't think so, Doug. Like, I like running by the Yarra River. It's 2 kilometers from my house. So we just run down there, run along the river, and then there's a loop, and get back. I'll stop around Flinders Street Station, and it's another kilometer-ish walk back to my place. Okay, I think this is where we die. Yeah, alright, there we go. 2171 waves. Currently at rank 1. Let's check out the stats. Killed by boss, to be expected. Now check out my electron damage, 1.09 AD. Projectile damage, 167 AC. Clearly the electron damage is going to be more than my projectile damage, right? And oh, hang on, ACP affects all sources of damage, so that's not a valid comparison. But electron damage is more than black hole damage. It's way more than swamp damage, way more than chain lightning damage. So even if I got like a 25x multiplier on chain lightning, and chain lightning dealt 25 times more damage, I don't think it's 1.08 AD, right? 8 times 21,006. Oh, it might be more. Death ray damage is really good. It's way better than orb damage, surprisingly. Maybe because my orbs are sitting on the inside today. I mean, I think it's good, right? So it seems to me that Space Displacer with electrons is better. Maybe if I had a max CF plus, it would be better to just go with OA and Space Displacer, and ACP for the damage. But I mean, I'm happy. I can't complain that I'm using the orbital augment. Nice. Okay, great. Yeah, we should be getting first place today. It was a good bracket. Let's check if this is a PB run. 2102, 2142, 2169. Yeah, so 2171. Yeah, this is a new PB for us. Nice. PB by 2 waves. Haha. Happy. Alright. Good run, good run. Let's collect this. Go back to farming setup. Shatter this. I can't believe we only got 1 blue from that entire tournament. There were so many bosses. What the hell? It's a scam, guys. 4% my ass. Now we put all our farming modules back on. No, not dimension core. Pulsar singularity harness, yes. And the ACP SDS mod. So, oh, this guy. Okay, so everything here is set up for farming. I made a minor tweak between the last tournament and now. As you can see, my shockwave size is still the same. It's at 1.35. But the way I'm doing it now is to just set my shockwave size at level 15 and devil it completely. And I will just put the range down so that I'm back at 30-meter farming. Now I've got 34Q. So I guess the next goal is to bring this to 1.55. So that's where my coins are going to go for the time being. Farming. This is farming. And this is farming. I believe that is all the setup that we need for this tournament. Yeah, my coin multiplier is now 23,000. Let's start the farming run. We adjust the orbs back in. We reduce the damage. We turn off the stun. Turn off the Chronofield Plus. And this is our tournament setup. Our farming setup. John says, too bad I can't dislike more than once. Wait, John, are you sad that you're not a moderator? Is that why? There's so much anger. I forgot what is the shockwave size for 30-meter farm. Casey, so it's 1.3. I'm using 1.35 just because if you wanted to level it up after you respec, it's 15 levels to get it to 1.35. Doug says, do I run a 1-to-1 ratio with Coin Plus and Free Upgrade Plus? Doug, yeah, so I try to keep the cost around the same. But in the earlier stages, I tried to go more into coins. Now there is something that let me go to the home page. Now when you get to 1.6 on free upgrades, and I think around the time where you have the power tree tier 2 unlocked, okay, it might be a while where you are at, but when you get to that point, your max free upgrades is going to sit somewhere around like these numbers. After the in-game perks, it's going to sit around like 200%, like 199 to 200%. What I then did was, instead of focusing on coin enhancements, I focus more on the free upgrade enhancements then. But before that, I was just going into quite heavy into the coin bonus. And the reason for that is because if I were to get, say, 200% on each of this, that means that every wave that passes, I get a double proc. It's like a guaranteed double proc, right? So my coins per kill is going to sit at like whatever that number is, maybe 143x. But if I added in a few levels into the free upgrade enhancements, maybe it brings my free upgrades up to 210%. So then with a 10% chance, I get to go above this max number. And potentially that gets me more coin. That was my thought process when I was doing that. And it seemed to work out quite nicely. So I think at the 1.6 mark, I was sitting just under 1Q coin per hour. And when I started focusing the next couple of levels into free upgrade plus, I suddenly jumped over 1Q coin per hour. So that was just something that I thought I would share with you guys. But yeah, I think that is all that I did since then. Matthew says no flame bot for the ×2 damage. Nah, I can't be bothered about the damage. Everything dies to the orbs, and it's not like I need the wave count to be any higher than it already is at this stage. Right. So I think this would be a good time to wrap up the stream. Today in this tournament, we tried out using OA with Space Displacer instead of the usual Space Displacer and ACP build. And I think it worked out better than what I expected for this particular run. I think this is how I would continue with it moving forward, unless there is some sort of like fast ultimate battle condition or something. Right. So with that being said, it was nice chatting with all of you. Have a great week. All the best in your tournaments if you're still in it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.